Now, hey guys, it's Malc. It's Malc's Geeky-Chat live back again with a weird prat named James and John.
Hello all.
So let's start off by asking the usual question: how you both doing?
I'm doing
very
pretty well.
Let's
Doing
start
very
off.
well. I had 4 shows downloading today before I came on chat, so I'm very happy with that.
What were those shows?
Let's see. I got some Soundgarden,
Mm-hmm.
Godsmack, Bruce Springsteen, and Cheap Trick.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how was your week, mate?
Good. Had as you know, I had a lot of family last week. I had a great time with that, and they went home on Monday.
With these big burritos, like.
Pretty much. One of my sisters made my mom's old pork, meat, and chili and beans and rice.
Yeah.
Made about enough for about 10, and about 5 of us killed it all.
Nice.
Then had a cousins get together at my cousin Jaime's house. It was like 30 of us. That's even more food. We killed all that, and then it was just a lot of fun. Hadn't seen them in a few years, and hadn't seen the girls in like 10, and it was great.
Did you eat a good lot of food?
A whole lot of food. You know, my dad's side of the family, and we're all Mexican, so you know, a get together there's not going to be 5 people; it's going to be 30 or 50.
So you eat a lot of Mexican food?
Oh yeah, I grew up with that.
Mm.
So what's up with you, James?
Ooh, I had some, let's say, girly time on the weekend.
What'd you do?
I did my usual time that I get to have once a month.
Why don't you tell us a bit more details about what you did on that day?
I did a. Have you seen my videos I did yesterday, Malcolm?
No, not yet. But I'm going to watch them later. I saw them just a few minutes ago, you know, but they were up.
Yeah, 2 dancing videos and a vlog that I got going up today.
So you did some dancing on the weekend?
Yeah. To 2 songs, 2 of my favourite songs. Metro Station and Sheryl Crow, Winding Road.
And they weren't copyrighted?
They were, but it's still available, but it's just blocked in one country, and that's Germany.
Oh, okay. As long as it's Germany and not America or England, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, so it's okay.
They'll get around to it eventually. I guarantee that.
And I was able to go into the late evening this time. I didn't have to, you know, something like before dinner. I had dinner as Le Janet.
Dinner at La Janette. So I was having dinner as La Janette.
It was nice. I had it with Mum as well. She was right next to me.
Was it candlelit?
No.
That's a shame. So
It was good.
right, let me get this right. So you had dinner as La Janette.
Yeah.
And did a couple of dancing videos.
Yeah, I did those earlier that day, so that would have been earlier on Sunday.
Why don't you talk about your plan, about what your plan is that you want to do?
I got a video planned for that, but I don't really want to say it on here.
You don't want to say about it, okay.
Mm.
And what about you, Malcolm? What have you been up to?
I've been watching Hell's Kitchen. With my family. Been trying to watch stuff. I tried watching some Buffy yesterday and just can't get it. The problem is with shows like that is now they look so dated, and if you weren't a big massive fan but enjoyed them originally, you just don't seem to have that patience with it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, how old are those shows? I mean, it's been what, 10, 15 years?
We're talking about nearly 20 years because the first series came out in 1996.
Jeez, wow, it's been 19 years.
What's that?
What episodes did you watch?
The first 3 of season 2, the one where Spike and Drusilla turn up, which I thought was great. The one where
Yeah.
they try to bring back the master with the, and they go burns, and the anointed one goes, keep digging, you know.
Yeah.
But Drusilla and Spike make season 2. The things that make season
Oh,
2
no,
for me,
no.
I remember, were Drusilla and Spike, Angel turning evil, and the Judge. They're the 3 things. And considering the 3rd episode was when Drusilla and Spike turned up, that was more fun. But there's that real dated friendship. If you had a Blu-ray release, a good one, it'd be watchable. But the problem is, it's so grainy and so, you know what I mean now?
Yeah, when compared to the quality now, it must be crap.
It is. Series 1 was awful. So I want a Blu-ray release. It's like I've said many times to Tash on Movie Magic and Gurus about X-Files. I want to watch them, but I want to watch them in HD now because now they look so dated on normal DVD.
Oh, and on a side note, Movie Magic and Gaming Gurus every Monday at 12:30.
There you go.
Yeah, I had to.
Buffy would have been better if the Master stayed in it longer as well.
I have to agree. I would like to have seen the Master more. But at the same time, he didn't do much. You know, he just stayed underground going, I feel it.
I had to get Buffy.
Yeah, exactly, you know, and that was it. I think they should have kept his main henchman.
I thought the actor that who played him there, Mike McCalskey, did a great job, especially with that makeup.
Of course he did. He did a great job, but they didn't use him to the full potential that they could have.
Yeah.
Every time he was on screen, he was in a, in a freaking dungeon or whatever the hell he was down, in hell or wherever the hell he was at.
He was underground. He was underground and he was trapped there because of some ritual thing, I think it was.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
They should have kept his right-hand man. You know, the big, massive vampire. They should have kept him instead of killing him in like the 1st episode because he was quite dominant. He would have been a good villain.
Now, which season was Nathan Fillion?
Nathan Fillion was he was in the 7th.
Okay.
He played, was it Caleb?
I think, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, he played Caleb, and that was in the 7th season.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, you know, you could go on about how you want more and more of them in, you know. But the problem is, the show looks so dated now. I mean, I love the show to a degree, but at the same time, I can't enjoy it as much because of how bad it is now.
Yeah, just compared to, if it was Blu-ray, you'd probably love it.
I would. If they did a great Blu-ray release of it now, I'd watch it all like boom because I'd enjoy it because I could see things I've never seen before.
Huge box set, all the seasons, behind-the-scenes crap, all Blu-ray. You'd be on that.
Exactly. I'd buy it instantly.
Yep.
I mean, they wanted to do another season, didn't they? They wanted to do another season, like they did X-Files, but Sarah Michelle Gellar said she's too old for it now.
Too old? She doesn't look too old for it at all.
But in her mind, she's too old for it.
Someone will come up with enough money for her, trust me.
And to be honest with you, if that is only the case, I kind of agree, because Buffy was supposed to be a teenager. She wasn't supposed to be a middle-aged woman.
It would look really out of place now, that's true, though.
It would, and the show wouldn't make much sense. I mean, what would they do? Get James Masters back in it?
And he's, what, like 60 now, I think?
He's not 60, he's about 50, I think.
I thought he was a lot older. A lot older.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was the same age as Marianne's.
Sorry. I come to do my overview of my TV show collection now with Buffy included in it.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
And what did you say about it? Did you say this? I love this show. I love the way Sarah Michelle Gellar caresses my chest on my profile. I love the way she touches my bald head. I just wish she'd pulled it down and just licked it and said, that's the best penis I've ever tasted.
Oh, no. Oh. And James Marsters is 52 right now. You're right.
Oh, okay. I thought it was in his 50s.
That was wrong, Malcolm. That was so wrong.
Oh, the disturbing and wonderful mind of Malcolm.
Now can why.
But
Andy
yeah,
Hallett was.
what's
Sorry.
that?
Andy Hallett was also good. The one that was an angel.
Are you talking about the guy who played Long?
Yeah. The karaoke singing demon.
I really believe. I think they ruined his character in the last couple of episodes.
Why is
What do you
that?
think that?
Well, you've seen it, haven't you, John?
Sparsely. Buff. I've shown very, very rarely. I've never seen a full season.
Okay. Well, basically, in the last two episodes, they're working again with Lindsay. Lindsay worked for Wolf from her Heart back in the first couple of seasons, and
Okay.
basically got his hand cut off and so forth, where he's helping them. Well, there's a bit in the last couple of episodes where Long shoots and kills Lindsay. In
Yeah.
reality, Long would not have killed Lindsay at all. Long was not that type of demon.
Right.
He was the person who listened to Bill sing and told them what the problem was. Right? His character would never have killed someone. So it kind of irritated me, but they took the character of this pure kind of nice demon who was just like friendly,
Completely changed it.
and yeah, to him killing someone, because that didn't make sense.
Maybe it was just a finale thing.
It was, but at the same time, in my view, that ruined the character. That last bit ruined the character.
Yeah, I mean, it was a complete 180 from the whole series. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. The actor Andy Hallett died in real life, didn't he? Afterwards.
Did they?
Yeah. Same with Glenn Quinn, who played Doyle in the first season.
Yeah, I know he did, because he was a drug addict. He had problems with drugs, I think. He had troubles with drugs, and I think it got to him in the end or something.
huh?
Mm.
I think. I'm not sure if he committed suicide or if he died. It was one or the other, but it was to do with drugs.
Oh, jeez.
Because he was supposed to
Right.
be the third main character on Angel from the beginning to the end, but that's what ended up with Alexis Denshoff in it as Wesley.
Okay.
Because they had to let go of him because of the way he was.
You know,
That's-
for Roseanne, he was in Roseanne as well before Angel.
Oh yeah?
You used to watch that?
That old show Roseanne
Yeah.
with John Goodman.
Yeah. Roseanne Barr.
Do you know what? I remember watching that show years ago, and whenever I see the DVD of it, it's the one show I think I'm never going to watch this again. Not because it was bad, but because it's just something that to me is of its time.
Mhm.
Oh, it's really badly. I mean, it's really bad. It did it. It's really, really dry humor. Like really. I mean, I liked the show about the first two seasons. After that, I stopped.
Yeah.
Roseanne was absolutely horrible.
I remember watching it as a kid, and what was that? Third Rock from the Sun.
Sure.
And I remember thinking, oh, these are great shows. And I remember being in England going, oh, you know what, I'll pick up one of the seasons. I picked up the complete series of Third Rock from the Sun. I was like, you know what, it's still good, but it's not for me. And that's the exact same I feel like for Roseanne now as well. But they're both very dated, but if you like dated stuff, you won't mind it.
Right. Makes sense. I mean, I would turn down someone to offer me a full series of Roseanne. I would have no need for that.
Exactly. I mean, there was a show I watched the other day. Biggest pile of crap I've ever seen.
What's that?
And it's so bad. I bet you can't guess what it's called.
What?
It's called Spencer for Hire.
Really?
I'm joking. You know, I've never seen it, but I wanted to crack that joke. But Roseanne and yeah, I would turn them down. If someone said to me, "Oh, do you want Easter free?" I won't bother.
What seasons or TV shows would you say was, let's say they're dated, but you can still think they're watchable nowadays?
Miami Vice is one of those shows that is dated, but at the same time, retro style, where you're like, I want to see this.
Yeah.
I think that the first 5-6 seasons of Miami Vice were unbeatable. I mean, near the end, I think they got really bad because they ran out of ideas.
What are you on about? There's only 5 seasons.
I thought there was more than that.
Oh, there's only 5.
You sure?
Yeah, look out. You'll see.
I will.
There's
My
5.
mum used to love watching Desperate Housewives.
Could have sworn it was like 6 or 7 of that show.
It's fine.
Oh, you're right, 5 seasons. I thought it was a lot more than that.
Yeah, well, it's understandable because it feels like it went on for so long.
Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, that show was the greatest, man.
It was. See, another show which is what did you say, James?
My mum used to watch Desperate Housewives.
You should tell your mum to watch. Let's see, what's it called? What's it called? Called Devious Page. You should get her to watch that because that's from the same person who did
Okay.
Desperate Housewives. How do I know?
Did you used to watch it?
Yeah, I used to watch Desperate Housewives religiously. Like, I love that show.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, I never watched a single episode of that show.
John, you should. It's a great show.
No, I'm good.
When I went to LA in America and went to the Universal Studios in LA, we went past that set and they didn't have they didn't allow you to go down the street because they were filming at that time.
Oh, nice. Well, you know, I mean, another show which I think's dated now, but it's still great, is Get Smart.
Yeah, it still works to this day.
You know, it works for the right reasons, you know. I think the problem is when you have jokes which are on that time's culture, it can take away from the whole show.
Well, those kind of jokes were risque back then.
Yeah.
I mean, looking now, you're just like, whatever. But for its time.
I remember watching the first 2 series and laughing non-stop.
Oh.
I was ill at the time and I was laying in bed, throwing up in a bucket. And I was laying there like this. I went, I've got to watch something. I put on Get Smart and I was laughing. And by the end of the 3rd episode, I was up dancing like this.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right there. What about you, James? What do you think's a dated show which still works?
Or the ones you probably know me to watch. I mean, I can't really say Doctor Who because that's the only new show, and then I keep.
The thing is, you could have said the old one too, but you don't watch it, do you?
Sorry? Oh, the old series? No, I don't. But I guess I.
James, you're missing out.
Okay then. What episode of the classic series would you totally recommend I should not really miss?
Do you know how many stories there are? Because not in the old Doctor Who, there was multiple parts, which were multiple episodes to one story.
Yeah, because I actually seen a few of them on the horror channel here, and they did have multiple parts to the episode.
It used to be like 4 or 6.
Yeah.
Which I used to think was amazing. Have you seen the old Doctor Who, John?
A little bit of it. I watched a little bit on. They had episodes on PBS when I was growing up. I thought they were awesome. I loved them.
Yeah, they're great. If I had to recommend a good one, let's see.
Yeah.
Anyone with Davros in. I
love them.
Or the Sanitarians.
Yeah.
I used to love them. There's so many episodes of them in the classic series, which are so better than that one, but also in the new series, going, "Ooh, can I help you? Because I'm wearing a top hat and I look like an idiot." They were warriors. They were warriors, Joe.
The only one I like with Davros is the one when David Tennant was in it in series 4.
Yeah, that one don't count.
Okay. So what about the one they had?
What were you gonna say?
I said, the one with the forced regeneration when David was going to change and people were thinking, if he was going to change into a different actor, and actually he didn't. He just used the regeneration cycle just to heal himself.
Yeah, this is true.
Now, for me, it's a show that's actually hasn't been off the air that long, but I still stands up as Law and Order.
What one? The original one?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
They're bringing that back and all, aren't they?
I keep hearing that it's a possibility. I would love that.
I want them to. You know what? As somebody who I'm the opposite. I like Law and Order, but I prefer the spin-offs.
Really? Well, again, Vincent D'Onofrio was awesome in Criminal Intent.
Yeah, I mean, my two favourite were Criminal Intent and Special Victims Unit. I'm not so keen on Special Victims Unit now, but I was.
I never miss it.
You know, but I've been trying to get the box sets, but they're like $30 each, and I'm like, I'll pay for them when they're like 15, you know?
We'll try to get the original series, seasons 1 through 19. How much that would cost? Holy crap.
The original series you can get in a big box.
Must be a huge freaking box.
It's $180 on eBay.
Wouldn't surprise me.
There you go, look, $180. You could get that when you could get that in the future.
That'd be great,
How about
actually.
Law and Order UK?
What's that?
Law and Order UK.
Law
Very
and
good
Order,
show.
you
Good
like
show.
Law and Order UK?
Oh yeah, I've seen
No,
probably
no.
30 episodes, yeah.
My mum, as somebody who watches Law and Order and that as well, she can't stand it. She says it's not like the American one at all. She doesn't like it. Mate, I've never watched it, so I can't say anything about it.
Well, it's produced by the same guy that does the other shows, and all the scripts are based off the old scripts from the original show.
Is this Dick Wolf?
Dick Wolf, yeah.
Can you imagine can you believe how many shows he's made?
Yeah. Well, he's got like Chicago Fire and all that. He makes a lot of good shows. He's a
He made
billionaire.
Homicide, Life on the Streets as well, didn't he?
Yeah. And the best episode to look for Law and Order, in my opinion, I believe it's season 15, I think, American Jihad.
Oh, okay. I'll look out for that.
Very good episode. I mean, I can name in the next, the top 30. I won't do it, but I could. I can love that show.
Nice. Well, let me just get this up. I think that's the thing. I think when you really have a show, you can really talk about like what the top ones would be. And we've got a comment from Big John.
Big John.
T.J. Hooker and The Fall Guy were a couple of my favourites.
Hell yes, love T.J. Hooker.
I thought T.J. Hooker was a great show. I was never keen on The Fall Guy. My cousin
Hello,
recently.
Big John.
Yeah, but Heather Locklear back in those days, oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is true.
Woo.
We've got to say hello. Hello, Big John.
Hello, Big John.
Hey, we got two Johns here. John watching and John in the chat.
We've got Big John and then we've got Little John.
That's right. And then probably twice the size as Big John.
There you go. You remember Little John in Robin?
In Robin Hood.
Remember? And Little John was always like up here.
John Little. That's right.
I always like that.
How big could a John be?
Nah, you don't want to know.
Okay, this is getting perverted again now. Now, why are you asking how big a John can be? It's like, what the...
We still throw out the perverse stuff. And then once in a while we got to throw it back.
He's got an addiction to it.
No.
They're bringing out a new Jesse Stone movie, aren't they?
Yup.
So I'm looking forward to that coming out. Oh,
Robert
NCIS.
Parker.
CBS. You remember last time I said CBS never released any Blu-rays?
Yeah.
Guess what? They're releasing CBS. They're releasing NCIS on Blu-ray. Season
really?
12. Yeah. Season
Like
12
all
on Blu-ray.
seasons? All
No.
seasons? Or?
Season 12.
Well, okay.
I'm just going to grab a drink a minute, guys. I'll be right back.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Quick! Run! Run!
Make haste.
But yeah, they're bringing out season 12, and I was like, CBS proved me wrong like a week after I say it. You know, I've been thinking it for years. But yeah, apparently what's going to happen is if they sell well, they'll release the others on Blu-ray. But I'm worried that it's going to be like Burn Notice and Grey's Anatomy, where they'll release one season and then another season will be back to DVD only.
Probably.
I mean, it's like Bitten. I think Bitten's been cancelled. And they released the first season on Blu-ray and the second release only on DVD. I really begrudge that.
That's ridiculous. That makes no sense.
Especially if you say it's only one more season.
Yeah.
You know? They did the same with Bones. Series 1, 2, and 3 were DVD. Series 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 were Blu-ray. And now Season 9's DVD again.
Oh, remind me to remind you that my brother-in-law put in some Easter eggs in the DVD release for Castle last 2 seasons.
You know what?
So my brother-in-law, when I talked to him, he works on Castle.
Yeah.
We put in a couple of Easter eggs in the DVD releases because that's what he works
Oh, nice. Do you know what the Easter eggs are?
on. He said next time I talked to him, he said he's going to tell me.
Are they dark chocolate? Are they Milky Way chocolate? What kind of Easter eggs are they?
I love Easter eggs, especially I love the Snickers ones.
Well, you'll have to let me know, John. You have to let me know what they are.
Yeah, because he finished. I think he finished the last season probably like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. I'll watch season 7.
Yeah.
Because
he had to do cast interviews and all the other stuff before he could finish.
Wow, he must get paid a lot for it.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
But so you like Snickers Easter eggs, James?
Yeah.
I like the Aero ones.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
Biggers. Is that Coke? Yeah, it's Coke. I know it's Coke. Motherfucker. Knows I can't have it and the way does.
What are you drinking now then?
I'm drinking this. I'm drinking a real man's drink. A pink one.
Vitamin water.
Vitamin water. It's called.
It looks a bit pink. It looks like ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm? Oh dear.
Oh,
See what it looks like? It looks like a Focus kiwi strawberry flavoured and other natural flavoured drink. I've got a DVD coming today.
Ooh, what's that?
I've got a film coming today, James. I've got Bloodsport 4.
oh Lord.
I'm going to get 2 and 3, and then me and John are going to review them all.
Yep.
Are your reviews on what days are they again?
They're on days where John's able to do them.
Yep, they were just random.
You know, just random days when it's appropriate. You know.
Yep.
I think that's a really good way to do a collaboration movie review, with somebody else, because it's a lot easier doing it live where the camera can keep switching to both of you than actually doing a collaboration, like, doing a video each and emailing it to one person to edit and
I don't know. I actually think sending it through to each other is better in a way.
How so?
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about a certain thing and you want it to focus on the one person, it's better.
I think doing it live back and forth is better because you can play off the other person.
I think it depends on what the thing is. That's what I mean. It depends on what the thing is. Like if you look at James and Gav's old ones, they both want to talk about their own thing separately without the other one cutting in. So
True.
it works better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
It just depends
If we did a collaboration, what would you like it to be on?
What?
If we did a collaboration, what would you like it to be on?
Our penises. I don't know if show everybody else I've got a bigger dick than you.
Wow.
What would you like
I was
to
going to say something. I was going to say something then. I didn't think I will.
Yeah, you're going to say that you haven't got one, weren't you?
Okay.
Oh, remember? It's me, James Johnson. Let's make it shrink.
That's why they call me the psychotic penis.
Oh dear.
I'm the psychotic one.
Penis.
Penis.
So what would you like to see us do a collaboration on, James, then, if you ask me the question?
Not a psychotic penis. I don't know, what's something that we both enjoy and that we can talk about on a video.
Masturbating?
No.
Toss it off with Malcolm and James.
Actually, I like that. That's good. Well. And have us standing back to back, going like this.
Oh, that's foul. That's foul.
I mean, like, when you watch Supernatural, we can talk on it then.
Well, I'm thinking about watching it soon, because I'm going to watch it with Donna, aren't I?
Yeah.
So, that would be good. I know Phil want me and Tash to do a collaboration of game reviews.
That'd be good.
Yeah, but all that would be is, I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you. I'm better shot than you. I'm better shot than you.
I've tried being more diplomatic. I've tried saying, you know, Tash is better at one thing, I'm better at the other. But it's still, if you watch the gaming, which I should record really, but I can't box, I know what it takes. They'd see, because most of the time when you record other people, you can't see what they're doing.
Right.
Like if I'm playing a game and I'm shooting and Tash runs off and shoots somewhere else, they're not going to see that, are they?
True.
So my plan was to, if me and Tash did that, is for Tash to get the same stuff I got.
Right.
Her record from her end, and then sending it to me, and me putting it like in the corner of the screen so that they can see it, her character moving as well.
While you do it, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
That sounds like a fun thing to do, like a fun way to do it.
It takes forever, James.
Does it?
It takes forever. You go on about editing for a couple of hours for 3 videos. Try editing for 16 hours for one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and you edit it down to like a 15-minute review or half an hour review. You got, like I said, you got 17 hours of game footage and reaction footage you got to go through.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, not just that.
Malcolm, out of video making, what's your favourite part of it? Is it the actual film itself, the editing, the uploading, or the receiving comments at the end thing?
Honestly, the bit where it says done.
Video has been uploaded.
Sometimes I do videos and I don't upload them for a week because I can't be bothered because of all the editing I've done on the fucking thing. I'm like, oh, I've got to upload this. I can't bother to put the tags in. Can't bother to put this in. I'll do it another day, and then I just keep leaving it until thing. Some of my Blu-ray updates, they take me 2 weeks to upload one I did 2 weeks ago because of I just can't bother to put out because I'm like, well, I'm only gonna get about 30 views if I'm lucky, and no one comments. Or if they do, they go, great update. There's no interaction, and that's what I want. I want interaction. I want people to go like, let's say I'll show Triple Tap. I want people to go, great update. I've seen Triple Tap. What did you think of it? Let me know because I thought it was this. I thought Daniel Wu and Lewis Koo were fantastic in it, and it was a lot better than Double Tap, which was the original movie where this one comes from. But no, nobody says any of that stuff, and that's the stuff that irritates me.
Because you go through the process of doing all that, doing the review, and then you get nothing.
You know, if I had 2 views on a video, and those 2 views were the only 2 views I got for years, and they both commented about the actual movies, I would be impressed. You know? A bit like how you did on Tash's, some of Tash's reviews, John, where you said, oh, great review, yeah, I saw this movie, and, you know, I thought it was a really great movie because I thought this person played that character really well, you know?
Right.
That's what I would like to see in my updates or my reviews or whatever.
We'll always comment on your reviews, too.
Yeah, exactly. But, exactly, that's what I mean. But what I'm saying is, I wish people could do that in my overview.
I'm gonna start reviewing again soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that'd be 1 a year then, because that's how many movies you buy.
No,
Wow.
I'm gonna start with Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2.
Good, because I'm never going to touch them because they're awful. I hate Ghostbusters.
I love Ghostbusters.
This bald-headed bastard made me hate Ghostbusters.
I'm not bald.
You are.
I got this here, look.
You've made everybody hate Ghostbusters.
Why?
Oh.
It's a fantastic film.
Because you talk about it incessantly?
Well, I'm going to do another review.
Every review that we've done, you bring it up. That and Supernatural, you bring up the same. Do you realize that there are other TV shows and movies that are out in this entire planet besides those two?
But you do like Supernatural too, John.
I do like it, but I don't bring it up every single chat that I have.
Okay, sorry.
I told you last week, James. I said to you, you need to try some new TV shows.
Yeah.
You know, because what happens is now, when you look at it, Supernatural's going to end soon. True Blood has ended.
If a new TV show has the things I like in it, then I'd probably go for it.
Well, I've got a few that you'd like. You'd probably like The Strain. You'd probably
that
like.
One looks pretty brutal. The Strain.
Yeah, The Strain. You'd probably like Fringe as well.
Yeah. Fringe is like an up to the next Files.
Yeah, exactly. So you'd probably like that. What else is there?
Another new Scream started last night.
Yeah, I need to see that.
I want to check out the pilot episode sometime today if I could.
Yeah, I want to see it, and because I wanted to watch it last night, I couldn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, James, you should definitely try Strain and Fringe. You should try and get them pretty soon and give them a go, because even though Fringe has ended it at 5 seasons, and you might like it. Because the problem is, you've got something that most people get, and that's called stuck in a rut. Because all the shows you're watching are ending, but they're all shows that everybody talks about anyway, and everybody knows about. So it'd be great if you watch something fairly new.
Yeah.
You know. I've got The Strain season 1.
Oh, really?
Never watched it. I own it on Blu-ray. I picked up I've watched it in like 6 months.
Oh, wow.
I bought it on release date, I think. And Fringe, Tash keeps telling me to buy it on Blu-ray, and I just haven't yet.
Okay, I've got a question, Malcolm. How come you buy stuff on release date and then never watch it?
Because that's what happens when you're somebody who... Oh, I can't point. What's that?
Someone who collects and is passionate about TV and movies.
That's exactly it. The problem is it costs me more in the long run, because I'll go, like Power came out, and I was like, you know what, I really want to see that, and I bought it. I bought it for like $18, and I know by the time I watch it, it'll probably be about 10 in CEX.
Probably.
Right? But the thing is, when you're passionate about stuff, you want to buy them on the date. I'm not saying everybody does, but when you're passionate and you're a certain way individual like me, you'll want to buy that on the release date because you want to watch it as soon as possible. It's like I picked up Personal Interest season 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
And chances are I won't watch them for a year or 2 years from now, but they're there for when I want to watch them.
No, they're there. They're still in the package, ready for you. So you don't have to worry about it.
I don't want. It's like Revolution. I bought both the Revolution seasons on release date for Donna to watch because I was like, I know I'll watch them in the future. I don't believe in renting discs. I don't want to go and rent a disc. I don't want to have to go and buy a movie a few months later that I want because I didn't buy it when I was in the store at the time.
Right.
You know?
I know a lot of the packaging now for the stuff. You know, that a simple Blu-ray will cost $30. That to me is insane.
It is. Power, when it came out, the original price it was $24.99, and I was like, that's a lot of money. But I was lucky enough to get it for a special deal, in the release week.
Right, right.
A good example. Let's see. Is there a good example nearby me? No, because I've got rid of all of them. Mother. Well, The Wonder Years. The Wonder Years came out on DVD, right? I bought it on the first week it was out for $22.99. Right?
That's it.
That's how much it cost. And now I think it's still the same price, but people are less likely to buy it because of the quality of the picture. The picture quality is not that great.
Hmm.
Is that a
But-
Is
DVD?
that the full series or just season 1?
That's just season 2.
Oh wow, $22.
Season 3 is out and it's 27.
Ridiculous.
And I was going to go and buy it, but they didn't have it in stock at the time.
Would that never be on Blu-ray then because of the quality of the picture?
They reckon not, because a lot of people complained, didn't they, and said it should be on Blu-ray because we're in the Blu-ray age now. But according to most people, we're not, even though we are.
No,
Yeah.
there's someone who's really cheap buys the rights to it, puts it out as fast as they can.
Well, Star Vista did. Star Vista bought when they put in a special collection with the lockers and that. And
Right.
originally I was going to buy the complete collection for $349.
Jeez.
Then I found out that the lockers were bent, the legs were bent and kind of were breaking, and I was like, screw it, I'll buy them when they come out normally.
Right.
You know?
That's ridiculous.
It is. It's crazy. So what about you, James? Are you ever going to buy anything on release date, do you think?
Probably not because of the for price it usually is.
I'm back in about 3 minutes.
Okay. But, I mean, you know, I bought all the Buffers and that when they were released. On the VHSs. I bought them on release dates for them. And when I was a kid, when I came out, I waited for the half price sale. So that I could get the Angel VHSs, you know, like buy one, get the other one for the same price. It was like $16.99 instead of 30 odd. And I miss those VHSs. You've got them still, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were great boxes then. I miss those boxes.
I I watched them religiously, and I bought the actually I think I bought season 5 for VHS on release date for some reason.
Yeah, I remember my dad. I remember it very clearly. My dad was going to Woolworths, and with my nan for sale, I said to him, "Will you please pick up Angel Series 5 for me on the VHSs because I really, really want them." And I remember him coming back and me opening them up, me squealing, and running to my bedroom at the time to put them on.
Because they were the Angel tapes plus the Buffy ones back in the day. They was all on a 3 VHS box set.
Yeah, there was 11
And they did it
episodes.
part- They did
There was
part
4
one.
There was 4 episodes on 2 VHSs and 3 on another one.
Yeah.
And I wore my season 1 tape out, you know. Yeah, I wore it out because I kept watching it over and over.
As an retro collector, even though you don't watch VHS, will you still collect them just to just have them?
If I had a VHS player, I'd probably have so many because there's so many films on VHS you can't buy on DVD or Blu-ray, and I see more of them every single day, and I'm like, I have to get a VHS player again so I can watch these movies, especially ninja movies. They're rarely out on DVD. Let's see, what's this? So Malcolm, the Punisher will be in the 2nd season of Daredevil. I'm sure you have heard already. What are your thoughts on Bernthal? Is he good enough to play Frank Castle? Now, you know what? This is a great question, Last Avenger, because as soon as I heard, I said he's not good enough. And everybody else was like, I'm really happy about this. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome. And he's an awesome actor, and he is big, but he's not big enough to be Frank Castle. Ray Stevenson from Rome, who was in The Punisher 2, Warzone, he had that big look. You know, to me, The Punisher is someone big like Michael Clark Duncan was. Because this guy has got to have this force enough to be able to smash your face in with his fists. John Bernthal doesn't have that. He doesn't have that look. To me, he's got that look of somebody like how he did in Walking Dead, you know, cocky police officer or bag or whatever. But he hasn't got that look to me to be the Punisher. Could I be wrong? Yeah, I could be. I could be totally wrong. Maybe it will surprise me. I do think that after this, there'll be a season 1 of The Punisher on Netflix, because I think this is where they're going. But I still think that the problem is we need a big guy. Probably a professional wrestler kind of big. Like, let's say, like how Paul Levesque is big, Triple H, or somebody like Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't mean like they should be the character, but I mean where they're big, and they're kind of scary in the sense that they're big. But I honestly don't think John Bernthal is going to be that impressive as the Punisher. He could be, and I could be surprised. I never thought that, is it Vince the Author would have been a good Kingpin, but he was. So I could be wrong.
Welcome back, John.
Welcome back. Would you like to answer the question too, John?
What is that?
The question was, the Punisher will be in the 2nd season of Daredevil. I'm sure you have heard already. What are your thoughts on John Bernthal? Is he good enough to play Frank Castle?
I saw that actually. I read that article. Seems fine to me. He has to look for it. I think if he can bulk up a little bit, he'd probably be perfect.
Well, I agree with you on the bulking up bit, because I think it's too small to be the Punisher.
Yeah, but they can bulk him up pretty quickly, though, I guarantee it. Or have an outfit that makes him look bigger.
Because it's like I was saying just a minute ago. What I was saying was, when you think of the Punisher, you think of somebody like Ray Stevenson or somebody like Michael Clark Duncan, in the fact that that person's big enough to smash into his face with his fist.
Absolutely.
But with him, at the minute, when I think of him from The Walking Dead, I don't see him looking that forceful. Because in my view, the Punisher's that guy that you see walking and you shit your pants because you're like, shit, this guy can kill me with his hands. Now, another thing for this question is the fact, is Netflix going to make it ultra violent? Because to have a proper Punisher kind of setting, it needs to be violent, it needs to be gritty, it needs to be disgusting, it needs to be like blood and gore everywhere. Because if anyone's read the comics, you know that that's the type of character that he is.
Yeah. Oh, even in the original movie that you love with Dolph. Extremely violent,
Yeah. I mean, I liked the Thomas Jane one, but I never thought he was big enough to be the Punisher either.
Oh no, he was nowhere near. I mean, he was built decently, but nowhere near big enough.
No, he wasn't. And all these mind tricks he played on people in the film was hysterical. I still don't.
Made you kill your wife. Made you kill your best friend.
I still don't get why John Travolta was in that movie. But anyway, the second one, I thought Ray Stevenson made a really good Punisher.
Yeah, but the problem was the whole story was stupid.
Yeah, the Jigsaw story.
Yeah.
I thought that was crap itself. See, I think if Ray Stevenson had been in the first one, it would have been a lot better.
Oh yeah, guarantee it.
Because he's big enough. Yeah. Which is funny because I saw him in an episode of Murphy's Law the other day from 2003, and he was so skinny, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But
funny.
Yeah, I hope that was a good answer for you, Last Avenger.
You know who would be really, really good for that?
I'd like to see a TV show, the Saw movies.
What?
You know the Saw movies?
Yeah.
I'd like to see a TV show made of that. Or would that not work as a TV show?
You'd like to see Saw as a TV show?
Yeah.
I don't
Would
think
that work?
I don't think it'd work at all. And I think we should go back to what John was going to say.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the one of the actors that could really pull off Punisher was a guy that played what the hell? He was in Thor Bjornsson. He was in Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones as the Mountain.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh, I can't think of his name. But I know you're talking about, and I think you're right.
It's Thor Bjornsson. How do you say his name? Yeah.
What's this? Wasn't Daredevil darker, grittier enough for you, Malcolm? I think Punisher will fit like a glove in the series. You know
Oh,
what? You know what? I thought Daredevil was great. I thought compared to the Ben Affleck movie, it was fantastic.
Oscar for
I
that.
do love. I admit, I'm a fan of the Daredevil with Ben Affleck in it. Not because it's dark or anything, but because of how cheesy and crap it is. You know, the whole him lying in the tub and coming out, and then him touching Jennifer Garner's face like this. But anyway, it's funny. And the fact that Bullseye is completely wrong in the movie. But I do think that Daredevil was darker. I do think it was all right. But the thing is, there's dark and then there's dark. You know, and the point is, the Punisher, in my view, is a lot darker than Daredevil.
Well, like yeah, like you said, the Daredevil is dark, but the Punisher is more like psychotic
Yeah,
dark.
exactly. I mean, I've read the Ed Brubaker comics of the Daredevil, and yeah, they are dark to a sense, but they're nowhere as dark as a Punisher, because this is a guy who puts grenades in people's mouths and shit.
Yeah,
You know, this is
Grenades?
like he's got post-traumatic stress disorder. He's just destroying everybody.
yeah.
Daredevil has a choice. You know, Matt Murdock has a choice. Frank Castle is fucked, basically, and he's just totally mental. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you know, just, the whole thing with Daredevil is that, you know, Daredevil sometimes just knocks people out. It doesn't kill everybody.
Yeah,
But no, but like you said, the Punisher would just, like you said, he'll jam a freaking grenade down your mouth or up your ass and blow you up,
yeah,
slice your freaking head off or blow your head off.
yeah. I mean, are they going to do that in the series? You know, it's going to
That
be
would,
interesting. You know, either way, I'll be happy because the Punisher's in it.
oh, absolutely.
You know, I want to see Spider-Man in the series as well.
I just hope they don't make the Punisher, you know, start him out as like a vanilla character.
When they bring him in, they need to bring him in with a bang.
Yeah,
What should happen is Matt Murdock, as Daredevil, should be chasing after a villain. What should happen is the Punisher should come in and blow his head off. Right there, right in front of him. And that should end the episode like that. And that's where we should start.
yeah. There's, you know, the Daredevil and the guy are about to face off, and all of a sudden there's a shot from somewhere, and the guy just goes down.
His head should explode.
Yeah, and then they should pan. You should pan to like a shadow figure somewhere, and then end it right there.
Yeah, like him looking up and seeing
Yeah.
the guy. Done.
Yep, exactly.
Because that would be a great intro. If the character just comes in and it's just like, oh, hello, let's have a cup of tea, it's not going to work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in my spare time, I blow people blow people in half. No.
Yeah. Another thing I want to say, and I said this maybe I want to say again, is Spider-Man. I want to see Spider-Man go in one of the series because Daredevil and Spider-Man were connected in some stories.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I think that would be a very cool thing. I doubt it would happen.
Hard to do though.
I doubt that would happen, but it would be awesome. I would love
It
it.
would be a difficult character to put on TV though.
Because apparently, if the Fantastic Four works, they want to connect it in with what was it? Was it? It wasn't the Avengers. It might have been, but I know they're relying on the Fantastic Four movies being hits for it to
Right.
connect with something else. I can't remember what it was, but
Well, I know that in the comics a couple of years ago, they connected Spider-Man with the Fantastic Four as a new group.
yeah, they did. And Spider-Man wore white outfits,
Well, exactly. Yeah.
and it was a
Why
fantastic
is
thing.
Spider-Man white?
Spider-Man wore white, but in that team,
Yeah, they all did.
you know.
I forget the name they gave themselves, but they were all in white.
It sounds a bit weird to me.
It was like an Avengers kind of group. I'm not sure if it was like Avengers kind of thing.
I mean, I only read like the first two of that series, so I really don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, when my family was here last week, we went to a place called Flying Color Comics
Yeah.
and bought one of my nieces a whole bunch of comics, and I hadn't been to that place in like 20 years. It was amazing.
I can imagine. There was a place near me. It was like in Romford when I was in England. And I
Yeah.
was looking for the last volume I needed of Ultimate Spider-Man, the hardback.
Right.
And it was volume 7. And I called them up and they had it sealed. Right? And get this, I never ever opened it to read it. That was the last one to read. And you'll never guess how much I got for it when I sold it.
$500.
Mm-mm.
Higher or lower?
I got $1,600
Holy crap!
because it was sealed.
Sealed. Wow.
And I made more than that on number, I think it was 8. That got $3,000.
Was that a first edition that you had, or what?
That were all first editions.
Well, no wonder. No, first edition sealed. Oh yeah.
But the horrible thing is, I sold them to movie, and when I look for them, I'm like, shit, I can't get them now. You know what I mean? So it does my head in. Because they were my favourites. Because I had this big, massive, like, comic book part of my life.
Right.
You know? So we've got no question. What are your thoughts on Tom Holland being the new Spider-Man? I'm a bit disappointed because I thought they were going with a 16, 17-year-old actor. He's 19.
He's 19. The thing is, obviously they're going to bulk him up, but he looks really small.
He needs to be small. Spider-Man's a small character.
Yeah, but he looks like a 15-year-old kid.
The thing is, originally when they had Battlefield or whatever his name was, Butterfree or whatever, I don't know. He looked like he was like 15, and that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to see a kid Spider-Man because I wanted to see him make fun of people like Wolverine and shit, because that's what Spider-Man does.
That's true. Spider-Man always talks shit when he's beating people up.
But then at the same time, I have to admit, I don't want him to be in school anymore. I'm sick and tired of starting with him at school. Why don't we start with him in an apartment, going to college and working?
And already have his powers. Or his ability, yeah.
Just like in the 70s show, John. Do you remember the 70s show, that classic Beauty?
Nicholas Hammond, baby.
That's what they needed to do, but they didn't.
And he already had a job and had his little suit he wore all the time. And
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would like. I want them to, and I want it to be different villains. I'm sick and tired of it always being the same villains as well.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, they did Croc, didn't they, in number 1 of Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, Doc Croc, Lizard Man, whatever you want to call him. Right?
I thought the ending of Amazing Spider-Man 2 was dumb. Had the Rhino there for like 3 minutes.
Do you know what? What annoyed me about that was they weren't pure, because the original Rhino was again a big bloke in a costume.
Yeah, not an actual, basically, a guy controlling a machine.
Yeah, I don't want to see him in machines like Electro. Electro was ruined.
I thought Electro was pretty cool in Spider-Man 2.
But they went a little overboard with,
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I got kicked out then. It said lost connection.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess it comes back.
Actually, your connection is better now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't like Electro because they changed him. See, the thing is, James, for people like you, and this isn't a diss, but people like you who enjoy watching the movies but not big comic book fans, that's acceptable for you. You know what I mean? But for people that followed certain characters, it isn't.
I mean, James, you watch the old Spider-Man cartoons from the '60s. That's how the character should be.
The original Electro had this star-shaped head thing and was in green.
Yep.
You
never saw his face.
No. But the thing is, I think the problem is he's dated now, isn't he? He's like a dated version, so we've got to replace him. Otherwise, people are going to go, "Oh, look at that idiot in the costume." I want to see Shocker in one of these ones. I want to see Shocker as one of the villains.
Yep.
We've had him in the games. Let's have him in the movies. Shocker was one of my favourite with the pulses.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to have a proper Kingpin one as well.
Although Vincent D'Onofrio is pretty good as a Kingpin.
Oh?
So Vincent D'Onofrio is pretty cool as a Kingpin.
Yeah, he is. I mean, why don't we have him in the movie? You know what I mean? Well, I mean, it would have been great because they were going to go with Vulture. They were going to Vulture in the next Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would have been really, really cool, you know? And I was really looking forward to Sinister Six, but I wasn't looking forward to bloody Rhino because Rhino looked like a joke.
Yeah.
What would Dr. Octavius be the same? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Doc Ock from Part 2 was dumb.
Exactly. I didn't like that. I found that whole story boring.
Yeah.
You know? One of the other things I don't like as well is I didn't like the ending to Gwen Stacy.
Well, that's how it ended for her in the books.
I know that, but the way they did it sucked.
Yeah.
Because, let's be honest, there was no tension in it whatsoever. You know,
one of the reasons why they fired him.
when a character dies, you want to feel it. And the problem is in that, you didn't.
Yeah.
They did that slow-mo stuff, and to be honest with you, it just didn't feel anything for me. And Gwen Stacy was one of my favourite characters in the Amazing Spider-Mans, you know? What's this?
When Tobey Maguire did it was a lot better.
Yeah, I like Tobey Maguire, except for number 3, which everybody says. I didn't like number 3. Again, they didn't use Venom properly. Sandman was boring. And when they had... what's his name? James Franco as the Hobgoblin. It didn't work. It didn't work at all. You know?
He was on the Hobgoblin for 10 minutes, and then he realized how horrible he was. And then, then he turned to good. You know?
Exactly. He was like, I can't do this much, so I'm going to turn to good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what do you think? Do you think Tom Holland's going to be a good Spider-Man?
I think maybe. I mean, if they can... I mean, they'll make it work, obviously. I think it depends on the story. But like you said, if they go back to like an origin thing, it's not going to work. It's stupid. We don't need 3 Spider-Man origin movies, you know?
Apparently they've always stated that they're not going to do an origin story. But at the same time, I feel like they should have gone with someone who was like 20-odd.
Yeah. Put him in college. Put him as like you said, put him as a college student in his own place, doing his own thing with a job. And he finds a woman, but still, that's part. Then, who do you want to see as the villain, though?
We'll answer that in a minute because that's on the question.
Oh.
James, what do you think of the new Spider-Man? From what you've heard from us, what do you think?
I think it might be interesting.
Any reasons why?
Only because I've seen the other actors play it and I want to see what somebody else can bring to it. Maybe that's about it.
Alright, we'll move on to the next question then. Who do you think will be Spider-Man's... Oh, what were you going to say?
What was I going to say? Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Right. Who do you think will be Spider-Man's love interest in new Spider-Man movies? I want to see Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat. Now, if it's okay for me to answer this first,
go for it.
All right. Well, first of all, I think we've had a lot of Mary Jane Watson, right? I think, to be honest, we're a little bit sick of Mary Jane Watson. The good thing is, if we have him in college, he meets Felicia Hardy more there anyway.
Right.
So we could have Black Cat in it, and I always think that it'd look great having Black Cat in it, Felicia Hardy, because she was like this rich girl, but she also had some great Shazam about her. She had this great thing that would keep you hooked to her character, whether it was in the 90s series, it was the comics, the games. You just want to watch more of her. So I think she should be a villain in the movie, but also his love interest in the movie, because at the end of the day, I think that would really bring that character to life properly in an actual live-action movie. I don't think they should bring Gwen Stacy back, and I think if Mary Jane Watson is in the movie, she should be in the back.
Yeah, she should not even be a real big part of the story at all.
She should be like, hey Peter, and they should talk. but she shouldn't be in it a lot. And I think we should focus on other love interests. I think Last Avengers hit on the head where he says that we should have Felicia Hardy in it, because that would be new, that would be exciting. Plus, we'd get some great cleavage, and we need that. You know? But,
that's true, because her outfit's quite nice.
Exactly. But, I mean, if you look at DC, the character that looks just like her is the Canary.
Yeah, and the Canary's in
Arrow.
Arrow, yes, yeah.
Canary's in Arrow, and looks just like Black Cat.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I do... Go on.
Good, please.
But what I was going to say was, I do think that we should have Felicia Hardy in the movie, because her character would bring so much to it. And if we had her as like the second main character in the film, it would bring a new dimension and a new part of the Spider-Man character to life. Because the interactions between Spider-Man and Black Cat, if you read the comics or you watch anything to do with it, he has this attraction to her, right?
Yeah.
Even though he's attracted to her as Peter Parker and doesn't even know it's different, there's that attraction. And I think in a lot of senses, it's like Catwoman and Batman, you know. And I think that would make it great. Like when you watch the Tim Burton Batman, and you say, well, Batman Returns, and you say Catwoman, and you say Bruce Wayne, Batman interacting. There's that kind of sexiness there. There's that kind of intensity, and I think that's what we'd like to see in a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, again, you and Last Avenger are 100% right. That's something that people who are even a casual fan of Spider-Man have never seen.
Exactly.
They've never seen that dynamic. So I think that, now, do you think they should have her be a full-fledged, bad guy in the movie, or just like, what do you think?
I think that she should be in it as a villain, but not an actual villain. Like, she should be that villain that stops other villains, but works for them at the same time, kind of thing. Like in the comics, And I think Spider-Man should kind of just fall for her charm and she should disappear, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think we should have her as like a villain who gets beaten, locked up. I think she should be like that side villain that just pops in every now and again, but is in it more as Felicia Hardy for him to kind of be with, because they do have a relationship.
Okay.
And I think that would
be a lot more exciting. I think so, yeah.
I
think you guys are definitely both right.
Yeah. So, James, Bruce Jenner has completed his transformation as Caitlyn Jenner. What are your thoughts? I think she looks great, and she looks younger anyway.
My thoughts is that she had a lot of money to do what she did, but it takes time for me.
And
I'm going to be doing it on the NHS for free. Well,
can I butt in and explain something, James? I don't think Last Avenger meant what do you think about the procedure. I think it meant what do you think about the situation, like of what happened. It's got nothing to do with you. It's about your feelings about Bruce Jenner being Caitlyn Jenner.
My thoughts are that they should make it more, open to others and making it public and making it easier for others to change as well and to be more open with themselves.
Well, you're also not really answering the question, James.
I don't know how really to answer it.
And like Malcolm said, it's not a personal attack to you. They're asking you.
No, it's not. I think
a Last Avenger is saying that he thinks that she looks great. Do you think she looks great? That has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with anything else. What are your
I
thoughts
think
on
she does.
he doing the thing that you want to do? That should be inspiring for you because
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it is. At the first point, I was sort of kind of jealous, but I think she does look good.
Is there anything else you can say about this, James? Because I don't want to sound funny here, James. I'm not telling you, but you should be able to talk about this like that. Because what Bruce Jenner's done is what you want to do. So you need to talk about your feelings about how he's achieved what's so great about becoming who he is, And that's what you're not mentioning. This is not what you're talking about. This is what's probably frustrating John as well. Because we know that's inside you and you need to let it out.
it's okay to talk about it on this forum. You can say whatever you want. Don't be afraid to tell us anything. It's not what this is about.
Master Avenger says, great answer, James. Cheers for that.
Sorry, I feel a bit put on the spot, but all right.
All right, James, I say we let you have another go at this.
How does it make you feel? He was able to do what you want to do. That should be inspiring for you. You got to change. He did what you want to do. Are you inspired? Are you upset? I mean, what?
At first, I was a bit upset, but I talked to a friend about this and what their thoughts were on it, and that they're inspired by them as well.
Why were you upset by it?
Mum's coming down there. I'll be back. Eh? Oh, so I don't see you. Right. Yeah, okay. Oh, Coke. Huh? Coke. Oh, because I know it's more. You right? Right, that's good. I'll see you later.
So please continue.
You good?
James,
I was just reading the comments.
there's nothing new.
I think. I'm put on the spot in a minute. Mum's doing stuff.
This kind of stuff you talked about before. Now
Yeah.
you have an open floor. Please go ahead.
Okay. You doing the dishes, Mum? Right.
You're not being put on the spot. We're asking your opinion, James.
Yeah, no, just because there's stuff going on at the moment, I don't want to say much more about that.
James, look, James, it's not about you. It's about Bruce Jenner.
How do you feel about Bruce Jenner's transgression? That's it.
Oh, hang on. All right, Mum. No, it's all right.
Well, since we're at a grinding halt, let's change the subject, shall we? Oh, and Malcolm, thanks for the like today on my blog update.
You're welcome. I always listen, always read it.
Are you doing a new blog?
It's a music blog. That's stuff the shows I download that I put on my my iPod and on my cloud drive.
Yeah.
Only about 3 or 4 shows a day.
Yeah, it's
do you do like on YouTube? Do you blog on YouTube or?
No, it's actually a site that I got for free called ShareMatic, and they just let you put on anything, any picture, sound, but I make sure everything I put on there is copyright free.
he puts it as well. If John does mine, normally puts it on his Facebook.
Yeah, let them just put the update on my Facebook. And all the shows I get are all ones that are they're all non-copyrighted, so there's nothing illegal about it.
I'm sure if you really, really want to, James, John won't mind sending you the link to it.
Oh yeah.
That's if you're interested in it.
If not, that's fine too. It's like Malcolm and my wife, the only two people that look at it. So.
Is your blog made on a certain website, John, or?
Yeah. That it is. Hold on 1 second. Let's see here. 1 second. Actually, I don't think I can put that. No, I can't.
What do the other ones after, man?
The URL's too long.
Alright. Well, how about this? After the chat, I'll put it in the bottom, and if people want to, they can look at it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll do that at the end of the chat when it's uploaded. I'll put it in and I'll say, you know, this is John's blog. If you're interested, here it is.
Hey?
That sounds good.
We're just talking about different things, man. Movies and stuff. No, it's nothing like that, man.
What? Nothing like what? James, what's it nothing like?
Hey?
Well, what did your mum ask?
James.
Yeah?
What did your mom ask? Christ.
Oh no, she was just talking about what we was talking about, and Mum just suspicious about what we was talking about. That's why I didn't want to talk any more about the subject.
What was she suspicious about? Well, I mean, what did she ask? What we said? Because at the end of the day, we're in a chat, and if she wants to sit behind you and listen, she can. I don't mind.
Do we go say hello, Mum? Because you can. She didn't want to.
That's okay.
Right, let's,
you know, Marianne's been on mine, and Trey's been on mine, and Donna's been on Malcolm's, and
yeah. Now let's move on to a different subject.
All right, then, James, you bring up the subject then.
Okay. Is there any particular movies that you both are looking forward to seeing that's coming out in future or getting on Blu-ray?
That's a good question. For me, it's the post-nuke movies I bought today.
Yeah.
The new Police Story movie coming out. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm also looking forward to watching the Bronx trilogy in full HD because I'm a big fan of that. Which means basically I've got 6 post-apocalyptic movies coming, which me and John are going to review together.
2, 3, and 4.
Yep. And see, John loves it. John loves that I get all these terrible movies for us to review. And I've got a whole load of movies coming off eBay, which I showed John last night.
Yep.
I've got the series Hello Ladies starring Stephen Merchant, which I'm looking forward to watching, because there's a movie in it as well. So I'm looking forward to that. We haven't had any more questions from Last Avenger, so I think Last Avenger might have left.
Oh, have you hit up Equalizer yet?
What, the TV show?
Yeah.
Not yet. I will do though.
Cool.
What I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to finish what I'm watching now. I cleared everything up except for a couple of things. I'm trying to think like Wonder Years to Law and Order Special Victims Unit, The Critic, Hell's Kitchen. You know, I'm trying to finish them all.
Cool. Yeah, well, I had told Malcolm, and I talked about this TV show way too much, but Spencer for Hire, Malcolm's favorite show, coming on Friday, season 2. Ron, hey, thank you. And WKRP Cincinnati season 2.
Have you ever heard of them, James?
I've never heard of him now.
Oh, you're missing out, man.
You've definitely heard of Spencer for Hire because John does talk about a hell of a lot.
Damn right I do.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, have you got anything you're going to be buying when they come out? Or looking forward to watch, sorry, because that's what you asked. Are you looking forward to watching anything when you get a chance to buy it or see it?
My next thing to buy will be Supernatural season 9.
Blu-ray?
Yeah. Mum said I could actually pay out for £30 for the Blu-ray instead of the DVD.
Oh, nice.
It's not going to be much. It's not going to be much dearer than the £20. Well, more than £20, but
I got mine for $4.99, so that's about £2.50. So,
damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because someone mispriced it wrong, didn't they? They put Sesame Street stick on it instead.
That's right. And you didn't say a word, huh? Uh-huh.
Opportunist.
Make your own deals.
There you go. Make your own deals.
We're going to see Jurassic World tonight.
Oh, nice. You're going to have to tell me.
In 3D.
On your $4 tickets?
Yeah.
I can't stand 3D.
You can't watch it though, can you?
No, because of my glasses, I'm gonna have to put it's gonna be hard. Because when I saw Fright Night 2, which is the only Fright Night the remake, that was only available in 3D, and so I had to put the glasses over my own, and so that's why if there's a 2D version of another movie along with the 3D one, then I'll go for the 2D.
Well, you're going to go and see Insidious 3, aren't you?
Saw it.
You saw it? Oh.
Yeah, I think I saw it back last week.
Did you like it?
Why don't you bring that up? That's a good thing to talk about.
Have you seen it, John?
Oh no, Trey will not see that. She just buys a scared the hell out of her.
She's got some taste, eh, John?
Oh, in some things, obviously, yes, she does. But no, once she saw the first Paranormal Activity, she was now scary movies scared the hell out of her.
Did it really scare her?
Just the commercials. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Oh yeah. Anything scary? Oh yeah.
I heard that they're going to be making the Insidious 4.
It's not. It's the final chapter.
Oh yeah, they say that. So someone will come up with $3-4 million for another one.
Let's hope. Let's hope that they don't, because they're all awful.
I saw the preview for Sinister 2.
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be pretty good, because number 1 was supposed to be awesome.
I love number 1.
Because I own number 1, but I haven't watched it.
That's so good. Freakier than hell.
Are you alright, James?
Yeah, I'll just go for some. I'll be right back, okay?
Alright. Alright.
Sorry.
And with the first one, the ending is just brutal. You'll love it.
Okay, because it's got Ethan Hawke in it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's the main character.
Oh, I'm planning on watching it at some point.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm planning on watching it at some point.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the bulk of the story is that he's a writer, and he always he writes true crime dramas. Well,
Yeah.
he buys his house for his family and doesn't tell them. Oh, by the way, there was 3 families were slaughtered here the last 20 years. He doesn't tell his family that. Yeah, so then they move into the house, and then funny things start happening. Then he goes to the attic. The first day there's nothing there. Goes back a few days later, and there's a box up there with a bunch of old movies.
Oh, I see. I see where this is going.
With an old projector in there.
Uh-oh, I see where this is going.
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, I'll be watching it soon.
It's so good. Yeah, Trey would never watch it. She'd be peeing herself halfway through.
Donna doesn't watch horror movies either.
What's kind of odd though? She will watch the remake of Halloween, which I know you love.
Oh. my Donna, she won't watch horrors, but she'll watch the old 30s ones.
Oh yeah, that's nothing with that Vincent Price and all that.
Yeah, but I don't count them as real horrors anymore.
Yeah, the new ones now are just all blood and guts.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is, you know, as I've said before, you know, horror's kind of gone up and it's gone down again. Will it ever come back fully?
Yeah, I think it will. I know that Rob Zombie has another stupid one coming out called 31.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Everything's alright now. It's just that I wanted to do a separate video. I don't want to talk about it on a chat.
What's that about?
What we was discussing earlier.
About Bush Jenner?
Yeah. No. Yeah, about the questions and involving my answer and that. He wanted to do a proper.
The question, all the question was, James, was what are your feelings about Bush Jenner having the change?
I'm happy about it. I had to, get into the, watch a few of the videos and that was on it. But I'm happy about it now after getting used to it.
But what made you unhappy about it originally?
How they could get it done straight away and how it takes time for other people.
Oh, so that bit was what upset you. If they could just buy it and it happened.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted to move on. So.
Okay.
Can I break up the monotony real quick?
Sorry?
Can I break up the monotony real quick?
Yeah.
John's dogging. John's dogging again.
Yep. Whatever.
Look.
That's Marianne's dog.
How old is your John dog? I mean, dog John?
Well, that's my roommate's dog, but she's about 8 months.
Yeah.
He's just a baby. No, my gargantuan was over there. He's about 85 pounds.
Wow.
And very, very noisy too.
Oh, we've got a comment from Matt.
Rammstein.
On the previous chat that we got, on the previous chat, a guy called Max who commented about James, saying it was great until you introduced James the C word. James is saying, I'm not the C word. I'm a good friend to Malc and will hopefully stay part of the chat for a long time. So if you don't like it, then don't watch James, right?
Yeah.
So the response that just came through from him was, you're an arrogant, rude, disrespectful state, and no wonder you are hated on YouTube.
Who sent that?
Max.
Well, that same guy from the other day.
Max Shrek.
Yeah, he said it on the other video, but it just popped up.
What, on this video?
No, on the other one.
Okay.
Malcolm, you're almost off camera.
Am I?
Oh, that's much better. Lean in there.
Yeah, well, I'm back in the middle. There you go.
There you go. Well, it's like, this is a great chat. How about you?
It's amazing.
That's fireplace gone.
Huh?
Is that your fireplace behind you there?
Yes. Hasn't been used in 4 years.
Haven't it?
Nope. No need for it. I'm all the fire she needs.
Burn, burn, burn. A penis fire.
That's right.
Yeah, sounds like that band The Doors. That's a good band, that.
Yep.
I like their song, People Are Strange.
Yeah.
I know what songs you like, James. You like It's Raining Men.
No.
Hallelujah.
And you
Hallelujah.
like, and you like I Will Survive. You like
YMCA.
YMCA. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you like anything that Kylie Minogue sings.
Oh, jeez.
I like the one called "I Can't Get You Out of My Head."
I just can't get you out of my head. That song went around for years. I know the whole song on that.
Yeah.
It sounds that way, Malcolm. You sound great.
Thank you. I'm awesome. Awesome.
What's your
Oh,
favorite? Okay, we don't really talk about music much. Who's your favorite like artist in singing or music?
Spandau Ballet, U2, Europe.
Final countdown.
I love Final Count. That's one of my favourite songs of all
Love
time.
that. Love
That's
that.
incredible. Bon Jovi.
Oh, you lost a couple points there, Malcolm.
Well, you know what? Oh well, but
That's bad.
who else? Who else? Oh, I like
John
John Legend.
Like who?
John Legend.
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
My mum loves Queen.
Oh yeah, great band.
Gillian.
Sorry?
You know Gillian.
No.
They sang "You're Looking for Trouble. It Comes to the Right Place."
I've heard
Right.
that song.
Yeah, they sang that song. The guy's so on the music video, it's like this: "You're going for trouble. Come to the right place." It doesn't his face, but the song is just so great. It's just like this: "You come for trouble. You come to the right place."
Well, some of those artists, they just, they don't give an F about the videos.
True. But it's just great because I love the song, but the video is great because he's just sitting saying it all the time and his band are doing the stuff and he's just like, "Looking for trouble, in the right place," and it's just like you can just stand and do it
That's
yourself.
all he does, yeah. See, for me, it's obviously the Police. Malcolm knows that. Favorite song is "Wrapped Around Your Finger." I also love the band Tool, Godsmack, Disturbed, anything really, really heavy. Rammstein, German.
Oh, I like them. I like them.
Yeah,
Awesome.
love Rammstein. Rammstein has a lot of great, really great songs.
My favourite song of theirs is the one with Snow White
What are you talking about?
in the music video. When they're all smashing the metal.
Not sure.
Oh, we've got a question.
All right.
I bet you're a big Pet Shop Boys fan, ain't you, James?
You got the brains, I got the looks. That's
One of
me.
my favourite songs is "It's a Sin."
If they were, yeah, I think they were a band from the years ago, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have heard some of their songs, but I'm not really a big fan of them. No.
They were huge in the early 90s and late 80s. Band from the 80s I still love is Big Country.
Do you like Willie Nelson?
No.
Who?
Willie Nelson.
The country singer, the big pothead. Willie Nelson.
Do you like the Rolling Stones?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got so much Rolling Stones, it's ridiculous.
The Rolling Stones are probably.
There's one song I like from Rolling Stones. I think it's Rolling Stones, and that's called "Paint It Black."
Yeah.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It was because it's on one of my favourite movies, and that's the remake of Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Because it was in the movie.
That's probably the first ever
I could
song.
say I like the song "Stuck in the Middle of You" because I like it when Michael Madsen cuts the guy's ear off and talks into it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's why I could say I like that song.
That's psychotic.
I love that, but for years, I saw that as a kid, and for years I kept saying to my mum, "I'm going to reenact that one day, because that's the coolest thing I've ever seen, Mama. Can I practice it on you?" The bit where he talks in the ear is the best bit. That's the only bit of the whole movie I really like.
Really?
Yeah. I like the movie, but that's my favourite bit.
Yeah, look, but if you watch the movie and like the soundtrack so much that you must own it.
I know what John's was.
What?
I'll tell you this right now. It's Dirty Dancing.
No. That's a negative, Spider. That's a negative.
You know, to be honest with you, two of my favourite soundtracks is probably, I do like some of the songs from Dirty Dancing and Ghost. If they were mixed together, I'd like it. But I have to go with Grace and all the musicals. Because I really like the musical ones. Because they're actually musicals, they're actually the songs. You know?
For me, honestly, the instrumental soundtrack to Terminator is actually very good. Because Brad Fiedel is a great, and soundtrack to Predator.
Oh, there we go. There's a question for you, John.
Ah.
I've heard you're a record collector, John. What's your most valuable LP in your collection?
Good question. Actually, I have. Good question. Probably. 1 second. I have an original Zenyatta Mandata from the Police. Still covered.
Nice. That's gonna be worth a bit.
1980.
Ah, I might have to visit you now.
Untouched vinyl. It's perfect.
It's gonna be touched by the time I leave.
You gotta find me first, you bastard.
Oh dear.
Alright, and I could talk about music every day, all day. So.
What about you like Sheryl Crow?
Her first album, yes. The rest of her stuff, I thought she sold out pretty quick for the money.
No,
just made recycled albums that sound the same afterward.
Because when I went to America for the very first time, my brother bought me the song called "Every Day Is a Winding Road."
Yeah.
Love that song.
It's a good song. Actually, I have an unreleased album from her too.
Does she still sing nowadays?
Oh yeah, she still puts out music, but no one listens to it.
All right.
She makes all her money from touring now.
Oh yeah.
I knew a guy who was obsessed with Taylor Swift.
Oh my God.
He had posters of her all over his wall, and he could sing every single one of her songs.
Oh no.
And that person was James.
Nah.
But no, it was a guy who lived in Texas. He was obsessed with her.
That's pretty scary.
We had Taylor Swift come onto one of our chats in the past, I think.
We did. Taylor Swift was in the house. Didn't know that, did you, John? Taylor Swift popped in one of the chats.
Oh, come on now.
Seriously? Do you know what she said?
What?
She said, that guy Malcolm's a real hunk. Isn't it true, James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Seriously, she was in the chat.
Yeah, not actually in video.
And which chat was that, Malcolm?
She was in like the chat bar a bit.
Yeah, she popped in. It was the actual official account too.
And which chat was that?
It was quite a way back. You'd have to go through them all.
And which one was that? I'll do it.
And it happened, but there was one where it happened.
Watch it. I'll check it out.
I'll find it. I'll tell you.
I don't know if it's one of the older geeky chats that was on mine, or if it was on yours, Malcolm.
I can't remember either, to be honest. Oh, here they are. Oh, Alex is here.
Hello,
Alex. Hey.
He's done with his night golfing.
Thanks, sealed delivered.
Question is, Alex, when you were golfing, did you use the wood? And did you hit the ball?
Did you knock it out of the park?
Did you get a home? No, that's the wrong one, isn't it? I
Did you
think I
miss-
did get a home run. That'd be ridiculous. Who called Malc a hunk? Taylor Swift did in one of the old chats. In the comment section.
Uh-huh.
It happened.
A
James
hunk of what? Yeah, a hunk of what? Like I said, a hunk of what?
Maybe what you could do is go to her Google Plus or YouTube or whatever she's on, and then see if she liked the video, and then that way you'll find out what one it is.
But she might be hidden.
Yeah.
I gave the wood a hammering. Oh, I bet you did, Alex.
Oh, jeez. I give the wood a hammer.
What does that mean?
Wood a hammering, my man.
What does that mean?
Oh, come on, you're not that naive.
Yeah, think it over, James.
You've got some wood upstairs that you hammer, haven't you?
What is you put in pins in wood?
Hold on, I have another question for myself from Last Avenger.
What's your holy grail, John, when collecting records? One record you've been searching for years but still cannot find.
Ooh, good question. Let me think real quick. First edition, Outlandish, DMO, and the Police. Never been able to find it in good condition ever. I found it twice, and they've both been scratched or warped. I want it sealed in the actual vinyl first edition. Never been able to find it.
How much would you pay for it?
I'd probably pay about $500 for it.
Well, I guess I'll be searching then too now.
You'll find it for like $4 to seal it. This is what I got, bro.
I'll buy it for $4 at a thing and be like, it's sold $500.
You're like, I got it for you, man. Only $4.50.
There's been films in my past that I've been looking for and never found. You know, I'm talking about in the VHS days.
Yeah.
You know, because now, in my view, movies, you can find them anywhere now. You know, if you look in the right places at some point.
Yeah.
Back in the VHS days, there were films that I was dying to see. I never did because I could never find them.
Yeah. Well, because, you know, back in those days, there were video stores like every 5 blocks.
Yeah.
You'd hit your entire neighborhood, then go to other neighborhoods and travel an hour and a half somewhere else trying to find one freaking movie, and no one will have it. Drive you nuts.
Yeah, exactly. They're the days I miss. Now with eBay, Amazon, all these other places, I can find a film, and if it's priced high, I'm just like, well, at least I know I can find it. And
now you have 1 day shipping.
Yeah, exactly. Alex says, I remember that Taylor Swift comment. Laugh out loud.
Taylor Swift of sorts. Oh, okay. Now we're getting to the real shit. Now we're getting to the real shit. Okay.
I'm not bullshitting.
Tell me more, Alex. Come on, let me know. What's the of sorts mean? Come on now.
It's probably Alex.
Probably.
He probably was Taylor Swift.
I also like Dido as well.
Dildo.
No.
I will go down with this ship.
Yes, that music video with David Bowie in it.
Up and surrender. Yeah, it's got Deborah Rihanna in it. That's why you like it. So, it's not about the song, it's about the person in it.
And there's also the song White Flag. I also love that song.
Go on, sing us some of it then.
There's no white flag above my door. I'm in love and always have been.
It will be, won't it? And it will be.
No, can't remember.
Not have been, it will be, I'm sure it is.
You have to check it out later.
Hold on, what song is that?
Dido, White Flag.
Okay.
Because he said always will be, and always, I don't know. He said have been or something. I don't know. This, Alex says, all I'm saying is the account is called Taylor Swift. John can decide for himself.
Okay, so it's not an official, you lying
It
sack.
was the official one, John.
How do you know that, Malcolm?
Because I looked it up after, and it had all the music on there and everything. It had over 90 million subscribers.
Hey, hold
It had
on.
90 million subscribers.
Hold on, we got a couple from got Sketchny in here.
Oh, see, it was totally Taylor Swift.
With a wink afterward. Yeah, she knows.
Yeah, well, you know what? Just because just because I'm the hunkiest guy in the world. Excuse me. Just because I'm the looking guy in the world. Hold on. No. Just because I'm such a good-looking guy, and everybody is jealous.
You got your best friend saying, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So don't give me no crap.
Oh, you know what? What can I say? Say you're jealous of Taylor Swift, like me. It's all right. Standard less dildo, more Barry White, James.
Barry who?
And hey, Tash, it's good to see you.
Always good to see you, Tash. Malcolm will see you in about half an hour. And on his new PS4.
Yeah, my new PS4 came. Yeah. It's good. I'm so glad it came. I just wish it's annoying. All my post comes tomorrow almost. That's a shame. If it comes today.
I remember you saying it was probably going to be there Thursday.
Yeah, what's that?
I thought you said it was going to be there tomorrow.
Oh, what, my console?
Yeah.
It's because On Track were delivering it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, they normally deliver to our address and they pick up and deliver it in. I was like, I'm not going to keep my home.
Didn't leave it like on your driveway or on your roof this time?
No, they left the knocks on the door. So this
PlayStation 4 coming?
What?
You got a new PlayStation 4 coming?
My other one blew up. My fourth one blew up. I've had 5 now in 2 years.
Alright.
I see you might game a little too much, Malc.
I was tempted to just ditch it and buy an Xbox One.
Really?
Yeah. But then I thought if I do that, then that's not fantastic because I'd have to go and buy her one, just so we could game together. You know. So I thought I'll stick with the PS4 because I've got all my trophies on that and everything, and at least I can talk to Tash then as well.
True.
Because the Xbox One is cheaper than the bloody PS4. You can get a 1 terabyte Xbox One now, can't you?
How much?
$349, I think.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, but you know, it's a 1 terabyte one, so I was like, yeah, that'd be good. But at the same time, I've got those PS4 games, an Xbox One. If anybody's got any questions, please ask them here. And people who weren't here at the beginning of the chat, please go to about halfway through this chat and watch James's response to a question.
It's the highlight of the day so far.
It is. That's for you, Tash.
Oh.
Anybody else?
We're back in a minute. Hold on.
No, Mr. That bad. Tell me what you didn't like about it. And it's FIFA. Okay, that one was Malc. FIFA, it's in the post. But I will get, I promise. Batman Arkham Knight. What did I not like about it? Well, let's put it this way. The other day I was playing it. I put it on. I let Tash see my partner in crime. And even Tash says it's the biggest pile of shit she's ever seen. Right? So I can see I understand this. So anyway, let's go on about some of the reasons. Reason number 1, the Batmobile. Let's use the Batmobile constantly. Let's just make sure that everything Batman does is with the Batmobile. Let's have these shitty tank Batmobile fights, where all the fights involve me shooting a rocket thing or whatever it is, or massive bullet, to blow these tanks up every 10 minutes. That is not Batman. That's crap, man. Right? Then you've got Batman always going like this, and a screen popping up and going like this. Oh, hey, Alfred. Can you please clean my clothes? Okay, thank you. Then 10 minutes later, then 3 minutes later, Alfred, can you please go to my bedroom and clean out my cupboard? 2 minutes later, Alfred, can you please, when I get in, give me a blowjob? I'm sick and tired of been calling people on the bloody screen, right? How about this? Oracle. An Oracle sitting there like this. I did this in Moon Magic, but you'll see it again. Ready? Oracle goes, oh, hi, Batman. How you doing? Oh, hello. Oh, I found out this new information. We don't care. We want to go from one place to another, kicking some serious ass.
Instead of living Batman's life.
Exactly. The fighting, it's all the same as it was before. The storyline is great. I'm enjoying the storyline, even though I'm going to have to redo it on my new PS4. I'm enjoying the storyline, but I hate, with a passion, the gameplay. The character Riddler, right? Riddler, you got to crack riddles, right? Not in Batman Arkham Knight, you know. Most of the time, you've got to drive around the course, opening up the right things. Apparently, it's a riddle thing, but it's not. It's just a crap way of making you do laps around the racetrack. I ain't got no care in the world for that. Two-Face. You fight Two-Face. What happens? You have to do like Predator challenges where you have to take everybody out at a bank 3 times in order to get to Two-Face. What does he do? He just goes around the bank. You can take him out like anybody else. Is that fun? No. It's boring. If you want a proper fight, you want to fight properly like you do in bloody Arkham Asylum.
Right.
The game just
sounds horrible.
My copy, I was tempted to just throw in the bin and break in half because the game was awful. I'm glad I got it for $5 because if I'd have paid more for it, I'd have been crying in my pillow for the last week. It's awful. The graphics are not bad, and like Tash said, it also is wearing a bin liner.
A couple of Alex, it's so easy to change hard drives on a PS4. It's officially supported by Sony. Get an SSD in it.
Oh, okay. Well, I might do that then.
What's an SSD?
What's that?
What's an SSD? Is that a drive?
You don't know what an SSD is, and you've got a computer and you've got a camera.
Yeah.
How can you not? Johnny's devastated. He looks so pissed. He looks like an angry sumo in the face, looking at you like he's going to go like this. And attack you.
Well, my camera doesn't have an SSD in it, and I don't think my computer does.
Yeah, but you should know this stuff. You're supposed to be technical. You've got glasses. You're supposed to be Mr. Nerd.
Have you got glasses, Malcolm?
Yes, I do have glasses. Look, I wear glasses all the time. John does too.
No, SSD can be either memory or hard drive.
Yeah.
Hey, Malcolm, do you still have those turtle glasses you used to wear?
Yeah, I've got them here.
That's the ones.
But I only wear them now. I only wear them now when me and Tash want to wear them, kind of like, you know, to synchronise.
Because I know you did one of those movie magic gaming gurus when you did a thumbnail. Were you both on it wearing them?
Yeah, well, I think if I remember, Tash bought us. I think.
I think she bought one.
I think. Because at one point, the whole plan was for everybody in the chat to own a pair of different coloured ones, but they never did they, James?
No, they didn't.
You never bought a pair, did you?
No. I thought the time has passed that I didn't think I need them anymore.
So say drive. I'm surprised Gareth didn't tell you like 4,000 times. He did. I'm sure Gareth would have, because Gareth's that type of person, isn't he? They would have gone. An SSD, James, is this. You need to listen to me. And then go like this. Hold on. Gareth, if you're watching, you know me, I'm messing about. But here we go, right? James, just hold on a minute before I tell you. One minute. Ah, that was a good cuppa. I'm your host, Plonker, yeah. You know? But, you know, that's what, you know, but I'm sure Gav would have told you. In the 4 years you two knew each other, he would have told you.
I'm sure we did.
Especially when he'd help you with your stuff, the technical stuff. He'd have gone, what about SSD, James? What about getting one of them? What do you think of this?
Oh, yeah, when he helped me get me started on, oh, what was that software called? That software that I recorded the X-Files game on.
Oh, Bettercam.
No, not that one, the other one.
OBS.
Yeah, Open Broadcaster software.
Do you know there's chicken wire back there?
No.
Yeah.
Well, let's say, James, on SSD, you have an old iPod?
No.
Well, you've seen iPods, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Well, on some SSDs you can buy for like $150, you can update the memory from like 80 gigs to 1 terabyte.
All right.
Just by opening and attaching the SSD correctly.
Mm-hmm. And I've heard of the cameras that got them with it. You can just put them in, and then you get more memory on them.
No, you're thinking of an SD card.
Okay.
It's different. A lot different.
Okay. That's the one I'm
So,
talking
you know, I think because we're going to be ending soon, I think we should pass to John because he's got a announcement to make.
Oh, yeah.
Involving the fact that he is getting an operation.
Oh, here we go.
He's going to get a hair transplant, and he wants to look. Yeah, that's right. He wants to now turn himself into. Yeah, wait for it. Wait for it. He wants to turn himself into. I didn't think about this ahead of time.
Now the moment's passed, you blew it.
Yeah, I mixed it. That's great, isn't it? Well, he doesn't. Let's put it this way: he doesn't want to look like a twat like me. Let's put it that way.
Or me.
What, you saying you're a twat? I just said he doesn't want to look like a twat like me, and you said and me. Anyway, John has got a serious announcement.
Another combination of both of you.
Ooh. Well, anyway, John wants to he has something important he wants to talk about, and this could affect a lot of people. So, I think handing it over to you now, John, because this is groundbreaking. This is important, right? I want everybody to realise that this is something that doesn't happen every day. All right? And I just want you to remember that John has now become a man. He's going into the dark world, but there we go. Okay, over to you, John. You take care and you say what you need to say, all right?
Gee, thanks, Pop.
You're welcome, sunshine.
But no, unfortunately, I won't be doing chats very much for the foreseeable future. Yesterday I got a job working 40 hours a week and benefits and all that I've been needing to get. And so it's Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. So any of the chats I do, will have to be very, very sporadic. Malcolm and I will do our best to still do our movie reviews as often as possible.
Yeah.
And anytime I'm able to jump into Movie Magic and Gaming Gurus every Monday at 12:30, I will definitely jump on there. And any Wednesdays, whatever I have available, I'll jump back on here for, enjoy the chat with James and Malcolm. And you guys will hear from me, but that's just not nearly as often.
Okay.
James, would you like to say anything to that?
I think I'm going to miss you, John.
I'll miss you too, sir.
I just want to say that meeting John and seeing him in the Mood Magic Gaming Gurus chat, he was a young nipper. And when he came into these chats, he started becoming a real man. And yep, he's learnt a lot from me over the last few months. And and I just want to say that I'm very happy for John that he's got his job and that he's got full benefits too. Because anybody who doesn't know much about America will know that you're not always lucky enough to get benefits when you're from work. So it's a real achievement, and I think we should all give John a round of applause and say good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Alex, for which is well done on getting the job. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very much.
Congratulations, John.
Thank you very much. Well worth it. Save a lot of money.
Well done on getting the job. That's from Alex.
Yeah.
And did you guys get my last movie review? We did, Alex. What we're going to do is we're going to review the 2 movies you mentioned, but we're going to finish off the 2 that we're going to do first. Because John's got his pick, and then we're going to do Jim Carter, and then we're going to do the 2 that you mentioned in the last review, and then we're going to go back to the ones we were going to do after. So
2, 3, 4, baby.
After our next 2 times, we'll start on the ones you mentioned.
Yeah, we have the next 6 lined up, so we're ready to go.
And thanks for
Tom Cruise.
Has anybody heard of Tom Cruise?
There's a John Carter or Jim Carter. Is that film with Tom Cruise?
No. It's Kirk Thomas.
Jim Carter's this movie. A lot better than bloody. This guy's got more charisma than Tom Cruise.
Oh my! Really? How many movies did he have after that?
He had 3 movies come out, but that's because he sizzled on the screen.
Sizzle on screen.
Yeah.
And how much that movie make? About $400?
10 actually. Tash says congratulations and good luck, John.
Thank you very much, Tash. It's greatly appreciated.
Alex says okay, cool. I look forward to it.
Thank you very much, Avenger.
We will be waiting in anticipation for your next appearance.
Thank you.
And that's where it says congratulations, John.
Cool.
So that's nice. It's nice that we got a nice turnout today to say congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody.
Especially you, Tash. Thanks for being there.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in. Always love to have you here, Tash.
You know.
Are you guys still finishing Sniper? Or are you going to go to the other one?
No, we've done Sniper. We're going to play Dead Island tonight.
Oh, something different then. Okay.
Which is going to be funny because it means when one of us goes down, if I remember correctly, you can move about. So you're like, I can't remember. I played it on my own, didn't I? And got majority of the trophies.
Right.
And now we're going to play it together. I didn't complete it.
Right.
Because what's going to happen probably is I'm going to go back to the beginning, right at the beginning again.
Right.
But I don't mind that. I'd rather go back to the beginning and play with one of my closest friends than.
Now, when you do that, do you just you said you have the trophies? You just wipe those out and just start over again, or what are you going to do?
No, you keep the trophies, but I'll lose the progress I made.
Oh, okay.
That's alright. Personally, I don't care about that stuff. People go, oh no, I'm losing my progress. Who cares? It's all about having fun,
Yeah.
That's what I care about.
Mark, can you remember what the first ever game was you did with Tash?
Yeah, I can. It's Assassin's Creed Unity. Yeah, we did the online together. And then she ran off and left me and played with other people. And my heart was broken. Yeah, but to this day, she still rubs it in.
I'm sure she does rub it in.
Oh, you're going to come with that one, John. But I'm only messing about it, because whatever was... There we go. We can't play today. It won't let me download the update file. I've been trying all day.
Well, that sucks.
That breaks me heart, but that's all right. We play Little Big Planet then. That's fine. I don't mind. We can play Little Big Planet if you like.
Something. There's another question that already went up.
Let's have a look. Really happy for you, John.
Well, there was something else from Last Avenger there too.
Have you watched Video Narcissist Definite Guide 2 yet, Malcolm? I recommend to you. Or is it buried beneath 1,000 of your Blu-ray DVDs you have not watched? You know what? You've got no idea how true that is. I'll show you it. Hold on. I'll show you exactly where it is. Look, it's down here.
Down here. That was funny. Down here.
There it is. Look. Down there it is. And look. It's right down the bottom.
Oh, that's Completely clear, Malcolm. Thank you.
Hold on. It's hard
That's
to
a
see
cool collection.
for that.
That's nothing. That's 0.1% of his collection.
That's me trying to put stuff anywhere I can. But see where it is? It's right there.
Right next to your vitamin water.
Yeah. And
No,
I've watched the documentary and I really enjoyed it. But the plan is to put up a review of it at some point.
Cool.
So I will put that up for you, Last Avenger, that review, and I will say you recommended it and give you a shout.
And everywhere in your house, is there a movie stacked up?
Ask John.
Every place, in nook and cranny in this house has a movie. Every player that can play any kind of DVD in his house has something in it. And he knows exactly what's in every single player in his house.
Okay.
Name an area, you can name the player and what movie's in there at this moment.
Well, John, do you like dog comedies?
Oh, I love dark comedies.
What? Sorry, John. James messed it up. What he said was, do you like dogging?
Why did you say that?
Because James is a big fan of dogging.
What kind of dog films do you like?
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
When Harry had sex with
No.
Fluffy.
No.
Yeah, have you seen Beethoven?
No.
You ain't seen Beethoven?
Is that what he said? I wasn't sure what he said.
He said Beethoven.
Oh, of course, yeah. Like the movie Snatch with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I've never seen that one.
That's hysterical.
But the question is, how many of the Beethoven movies have you seen?
Just the first one. I know there's like 5.
There's 6 now.
There's 6 now? Jesus.
And I've seen them all.
How about
I've seen Beethoven's Treasure Hunt, which was awesome.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
About the whole movie going through bloody sand all the time.
Turner and Hooch? That was with Tom Hanks.
Oh, what? I know that. Hooper and Scotch or something, isn't it?
Sorry?
Was it called Hooper and something?
Turner and Hooch.
That's it, Turner and Hooch. What about Top Dog with Chuck Norris?
Oh, yeah. What was the one with James Belushi?
Oh, I was just thinking about that one. K9.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
K9.
There was 2 of them. K9s. That was what I said Top Dog.
My dog Skip, the most of them make you bawl your eyes out.
John, have you seen C-Spot Run?
No.
That's a good one.
Have
And
you seen Clifford the movie? It's about a big red dog which is the size of a dinosaur who's friends with these little kids.
Isn't that Clifford?
That's Clifford.
I'm serious.
It's called Clifford.
It's Clifford.
What about Vampire Dog?
Oh dear. Do you know James didn't want to buy a serious movie with my Vampire Dog?
Yeah.
Vampire Dog? Oh, come on now.
I'm still going to buy it.
The dog runs about, and Phil grab hold of it, pretends he goes like this on their neck, and they go, "Oh, he bit me."
Ooh, how vicious.
Yeah.
Jeez. What a load of crap.
At least it's only £1 on Amazon.
Yeah, we know why.
Sounds about right.
Jim Carter was like $2 on Amazon, and that's far superior.
Far superior, yeah.
I've been trying to look for a poster of this movie so I can put it up on my wall. But
if you can find a poster of that one, good luck.
I will say this though, if I did get a poster of it, it'd be quite bare, wouldn't it?
There's not much there.
Yeah.
God, that would be horrendous. That's a big Jim Carter poster behind you during all the chats.
That'd be great. Right, guys, well, before we go, we need to. You've got a few minutes to ask some more questions before we have to head on off.
What? Go ahead.
Questions and
Oh, Malcolm.
Well,
Redbubble.com. Jim Cotta poster, $13.50.
really?
Yep.
Redbubble.com. Oh, you said good luck, and you just found one. Brilliant. Jim Carter. I'll be buying that after the chat.
How funny is that?
Oh, yeah, look, it's a top. And it's in my size. That's brilliant.
There you go.
Oh, let me show everybody.
Or movie. There's also a movie poster shop too.
Look at this.
For $10. $10. Moviepostershop.com.
Oh, I shall be buying this.
Unbelievable.
See, you had no faith. Remember, always have faith in Jim Carter.
Oh, that's so wrong. That is so wrong.
Oh well, you know what? I love the thing. I can get a shirt of it now. How great is that?
Every single review will have to have a Jim Cotta freaking T-shirt. Every single chat.
I'm gonna buy it so that when we review this, I've got it on. All because you said good luck.
Ooh, my shipping. Ooh, good.
So Jim Carter proved you wrong, but you need to believe.
That is brilliant. Good God, that's funny.
Okay, we got any? Let's see. Got any more questions coming, guys?
We're just about done.
Got about 2-3 minutes, and then we're heading on off.
Yep. It was Malcolm Tash and things to do.
Yeah, we've got games to play and trophies to get.
what are you both doing after the chat then?
What are you doing after the chat, John?
Well, we'll pay the gardener, then Trey's gonna pick me up, and we're gonna go see Jurassic World.
Nice.
Have some popcorn, and then have dinner afterward, and then head home. What about you?
Malcolm?
Malcolm.
Well, we know, everybody knows what I'm doing. I'm playing Tash tonight. I know I'm playing the games.
Anything else besides that?
Eating burgers and drinking milkshake.
Jubbly.
And I found an original Jim Carter poster,
No.
which is an original. Get this, an original cinema poster.
Original what?
$40.
Original Jim Cotta poster?
Yeah, do you want to see it? Let me show you. Let me show everybody.
Yeah, share it real quick.
Let me present to everybody.
Oh
See?
my God.
An original one. That's going to be bought tonight.
Oh, good God.
Let's see what else comes up.
$59?
They even have a buy it now. That is unbelievable.
Look, press kit.
Oh, good God. Here we go.
Look, here we go. Look, there's another one on there as well. Look, this one. This one's 65. Look.
Oh, there's the alternate poster.
Oh, it's got the Village of the Crazies in it as well. I might get that one. Oh, this one's. Oh, look, they've got a. Oh, look at this one. Oh, well, I guess it's going to be 24 now instead of 60. No. See what else I've got.
Oh my God.
That was in the United Kingdom.
That's a lot of shipping there. $15.
Oh, I can send that to my family and get them to send it to me.
Oh, jeez.
Well, this one.
You know you're gonna get that press kit, right?
I'm gonna get that press kit. Oh.
What's a press kit?
Oh, this shows you the actors, some shots from the movie.
I told you, John. I said have faith, and you didn't.
Good
Hey,
Lord. God, that's horrible.
let's see, what's there? Last Avenger. Playing with Tash, eating burgers and doing milkshakes. You're the man, Malcolm. Thank you, Last Avenger. I'm the man, and my life is fantastic.
That's what. We better get going before Tash, before we piss her off.
What type of
yeah.
milkshake are you drinking?
Strawberry.
Ooh.
Strawberry, that's the only flavour to get.
Chocolate M&M.
Nah, chocolate isn't a real milkshake.
How about Oreo?
Oreo's a real milkshake.
That's really good.
Oreo, I tell you what mine are. Oreo, strawberry, mint. They're the three I care about the most. I don't mind banana. I've had banana, that's alright. To me, banana's more of a smoothie than it is a milkshake.
True.
But anyway, so yeah, I think we're going to be ending the chat now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, who wants to go first?
I'll start.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Malcolm and James, again for another great chat.
You're very welcome.
Always a great time. And thank you, everyone, for all your questions and observations. Just Last Avenger and Alex and Tash and just everybody.
Would you
And,
like to end that, man?
Then Big John had a jumped in there real quick.
Yeah.
And just thank everybody, and I'll hopefully see everybody soon. Maybe see me on a.
Congrats again, John, getting the job.
No, thank you very much. And I'll see everybody with Malcolm's me and Malcolm's reviews very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Why does it look like you're masturbating, John? Because your arm was going like this.
You know I'm constantly fidgeting, right? So you're just giving me shit, right?
Yeah. I'm going to still be doing the reviews of me and Malcolm, and
You ever heard the Dutch water before?
yeah.
Okay then. That's what I'm doing right now.
Anyway, continue.
Over to me now, is it?
Go ahead.
Alrighty. Thanks again to Malcolm for hosting another awesome Malc's chat live. And John, I'm sorry not to see you here next week.
Yeah.
But, when you're available, see you again then.
Definitely.
But Malcolm, will be on next week.
Yeah, we'll be on next week.
Cool.
With a new guest in the name of Mumsy. So,
Maybe.
no, so,
Yeah. Another really cool chat. I look forward to seeing you all again, Malcolm, next time. So it's over to you now, Malcolm. Even though it's your chat.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming. I'd like to thank Alex, Tash, you two. You're both close to me, so thanks for popping in. Big John, Last Avenger, the fourth John. We know it's you, Last Avenger. We know your name's John. You need to show us what your name is at some point. Still got that PI after you. We found out John's nickname now. It's Little John. So we've got one right there now. He likes that name. And
John Little.
Little John. And yeah, I'd like to thank John for his time on the chats, and I'd like to say that sadly it's been quite short, but it's been an awesome time, and I'm looking forward to future chats that John can be a part of.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like John, not a lot of people might know this, but John's contributed a lot to the chats, and he's got very good knowledge, and he will be missed. So I just want to say thanks for you being here again. And James, thanks for being in the chats. You always add something to them.
Yeah.
And I'd like to just thank everybody again. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to John Quintero, My DVD Reviews, which if you do, I'll completely block you. And please subscribe to me. And please look forward to Monday for the Movie Magic and Gaming Gurus chat, which is at 12:30 American time. depending on where you are.
Yep.
My name is Luke. Master Vengeance told me his name. It's Luke.
I am your father.
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad he told us. I look forward to seeing you next time, Last Avenger. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Take care and have a lovely day.
Bye.
Bye, guys.